What's up, guys?
Sup.
How you been, dude? I haven't seen y'all in. Well, this is the first weekend I've seen y'all in a couple months.
Yeah, at least together, yeah.
Yeah, I had to drag him out here.
When did How long ago did you move to Atlanta, dude?
It'll be a year in June. So yeah, that's coming up on a year. Yeah.
It don't
Damn.
even feel like a year.
Yeah, I didn't think it was last summer for real.
Yeah.
Damn, I guess that makes sense. Clap it up. I feel like Nori right now. I need to get some of the air horns. Welcome to Drink Champs.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam. Hey, yo, I was breaking my shit on my phone.
So, how does it feel to be back?
It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's nice to be back, you know.
Y'all been cooking up a lot?
Nah, we ain't cook up at all actually.
Nah,
we
tonight, I guess.
Yeah, we've been some bums, but yeah, we getting in the studio tonight, I guess. Yeah, so we'll get something done.
We just been running around and stuff.
For real.
A bunch of random stuff. But yeah, we gonna cook something tonight. It's been a long time since I made beats. It's been like
How long?
It's been like 3 months since I made a beat.
How come?
I don't know. I just been chilling. We've been getting stuff mixed. A lot of other stuff that's already done. We just been working on that. So like, I ain't really need to make nothing for anybody yet.
What are you guys cracking in right now?
The Sprout project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Technically, yours.
Shouts out Sprout.
The Sprout project. FNS stuff.
Shouts out FNS.
Your deluxe.
Yeah, your deluxe project.
Shouts out me.
And Wes Walker.
Shouts out Wes.
We got that project too that we trying to get done. But yeah, that's really it right now.
How far along is the West joint?
Well, technically it's done. But
Oh, word.
but we just got to get it mixed and everything.
Yeah.
There are songs that we were told were finished because Wes like to finish stuff. So like he won't tell you that he finished it. So a lot of stuff now he'll send us a version that we never heard of.
Word.
Yeah, but now we just got to sit down and get them to mix and master and then I guess get the track list and everything.
So how many projects have you guys been doing with just one other artist at this point?
It's like 6 people.
Like 6?
Yeah.
I was asking because I remember you guys when you were over here the other day talking about working on like the Overthink project, which is like the opposite of how I seen you guys work. Probably since I've known you guys for real.
Yeah. We've been talking about the Overthink project for a long time. At this point, I guess we are kind of just like collecting songs for it and stuff. But yeah, yeah. We right now we just looking for like separate people, like new people.
Got you.
Like I feel like they're gonna, in a way, the people that know our music, they're gonna expect y'all or something like that. But yeah, we trying to bring others into this project. That's why it's been taking a while. But yeah, I don't know. We've also been talking about beat projects too.
Word. I do remember y'all talking about that. You definitely got to super heavy fuck with Bandcamp on those because that's like a huge community for that shit over there.
I never thought about putting it on Bandcamp until right now. So yeah.
There's money in it.
So I met all y'all through Trip, but when did you guys meet and start working together?
When we met, I don't know
What year was it?
like 01, 2000.
Well, no. Well, technically,
Music.
yeah, I met Trip. Well, I didn't meet him.
Trippy in like 2016.
Yeah.
Okay.
I met him in person in 2016, but I made a beat and I put it out on a beat project on that Piff, and he hit me up asking can he use it, and I think he paid me for it, so I pulled it off the project, and then the song did pretty well. I think we never did anything after that, but we always was in contact, and we was both on Twitter just talking and everything. And then one day when I got off the truck, he was talking about how he needed an artist because he was at the studio. I used to drive trucks. And that's when he was like, we need artists out here. And I was like, I knew somebody that I just haven't heard anything for a while from. And then I hit him up and he sent me Finesse and Flex. And we was kind of blown away. We was like, yo, this song is way too good for it to not be out. And it took like we was just confused. So we invited him down to the studio, and he told us about y'all. He played that vlog y'all had like a long time ago.
Oh, the summer zone, right?
Yeah. And I was like, all right, yeah, we gotta meet the whole group. And then that's when I hit him up about coming around here, I think. And after that, we just.
When did
it was
y'all
kinda
first
just
link up?
Music was or
In general, and then lead into the music.
So
shit.
we went to school together, and we kind of lived in the same neighborhood from time to time. Sporadically, we would move in and out, but we was always just cool, and we both knew that we did music stuff. But we tried a couple times, like we was young boys. We tried to do like a little label thing. Some people actually benefited off of it, but and then we would always separate either for life stuff or just like sometimes we wouldn't be taking it as serious as the other person, or we didn't have a good studio to go to. We was recording out of basements or closets and stuff. And so like I guess I got off the truck and he hit me up he was saying how he's working with somebody at the studio, and he was just writing for them, and he had a producer and another artist there, and I came down there and they liked my beats. But then the guy next door, Hez, he kind of convinced me to like start selling my beats or try to like take it serious more, because I just like to make beats I just like making beats. I can just make a beat all day. I can make beats all day and not care about like who uses them or something. But he literally was like, "Why are you sitting on these lottery tickets?" And I never heard that before. Yeah. At the time, I was like, that was a weird thing, but it was cool. And then he just randomly was like, "I'm gonna send y'all to New York to talk to somebody, to talk to one of my homies." He didn't tell us that he was like an exec for something. Shit. And so he kind of threw us in like, we went into an office that was way nicer than we thought. Like, we knew we was gonna be talking to somebody, but like, not like ex-Def Jam or somebody. Like, and so the dude thought we were a group already in the room. And so we kind of was just like, yeah, we the group. Because the other people that we was working with at the studio, they didn't want to come. And they was working on their own thing. Nothing wrong with that. But like, so when we went, he was a writer, I was a producer. But then after that meeting, I think I was like, you gotta learn how to make beats now. Cause Dave, every time we did work together when we was young, he would always be in my ear, like bothering me about how the beat would sound. And I used to be like, bro, just learn so you can help me out at least. Like, he would come at me with weird stuff. Now I got it. Like, when artists ask for weird things, you got to figure it out. Y'all be like, I need something hard but bouncy. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's like, bro, I got to figure that out. But like, he would ask for weird things, like put some cowbells in it. And it was like, yo, there's nowhere I can fit cowbells in this soul beat or something. So like, yeah, we went to Delaware and I just started showing him how to make beats on FL.
And then it was overthink.
Yeah, that too. But we was looking for a name.
Yeah.
And I think we was like, we keep overthinking it, and it was like, just call it overthink.
Okay, so where did the tag come from, yo?
That's Bobby Hill.
That is Bobby Hill.
That's
okay.
Bobby Hill. During the pandemic, original tag was a lighter flick, and we always said we was gonna change that. Too Little Wayne, in my opinion, and it was during the pandemic. I was watching King of the Hill over again, and it's the episode where like Connie's cousin come home, they send her there for like on punishment or something, and she's trying to convince Bobby Hill to like steal some propane, and he start talking, and then she just kiss him, and then when she stopped kissing him, he says, "Sometimes I overthink," and then I was like, "Yo, we gotta use that," yeah. And I clipped it real quick, and then so yeah. Sometimes I overthink.
That's crazy. So how do you guys feel about the project?
I ain't listened to it. Say no.
Yeah, what, the deluxe or the original?
The deluxe.
Yeah, because...
Or we can start at the original.
Because it's two completely different. Like,
yeah.
It's pretty different.
It's a different feel and everything. The original... I don't know. The original was, bro. I've really like. I remember when we first finished it, like when we was getting it mixed, and I tweeted out like, I think Wolby got a classic, bro. Like the body of work, there's nothing wrong with it. Like there's no thing, like even when you sit back and you know when you create something, there's something you can hear that you could have did better. I really feel like we kind of hit the nail on everything with that first project. This project is like a whole different thing though. Like it's like, I think if you heard the first project, you wouldn't expect this project to sound the way it is, but it still gives that like, yo, everything is exactly right with this project too. It's just like a different feel. It's more gritty.
You think so?
I think so. I think with the song, like the topics, I guess, are the same from the original project, but the beats and the way you rapping is like, it's more rappy rap. I feel like.
Word.
On the original?
Nah, the deluxe.
Yeah.
The original, you is a lot more melodic. It's a wide range of you and your voice and stuff. But this one is like the deluxe. I feel like you getting back to like screaming at the mic a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
And like that's really what I fuck with from Wolby.
Yeah, I felt like the original was like a little bit more commercialized. Like it was like you had like a lot of like songs that could have been singles, whereas though like this is really just you rapping. Like these was the ones that we was like, yeah, like you snapped on these.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of these songs I didn't want to pull off the original project. But we had so many songs that it was like, yeah, we got to figure out a way to separate these. But like like Waco, I didn't want Waco to come up.
No.
Wait. Yeah. Like it's a lot of songs. What's another song that way back I think I wanted to be on the project originally too.
I think we tried to keep that one for a minute, and it just wasn't flowing right.
But way back is so good.
Yeah, I'm hyped for people to hear that one. Honestly,
I used to listen to Waybacks.
that's the one that I feel like people talk to me about the most, low-key, off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wayback is a vibe. That's like really a vibe. Like it's like, yeah. I don't know where does it come up on the project? Like
It's the last song.
Okay. Yeah.
I think that's the first song we had from West too.
Oh, for real?
When you sent that to us, we didn't know. We was confused at first. Remember, I think I said I thought it was Pill, and I was like, "Is that Pill?" And then he was like, "No, it's West." And I was like, "Oh shit!"
I didn't know who West was before that song.
Yo, I just ended up going to Forge, geeked up as shit, and he ended up having to be a room, and just that whole thing. I'm pretty sure is off the top from both of us.
Yeah, that's how West works.
Yeah.
But yeah.
How do you guys feel about? What do you think is like changed for you in between these two projects, like production wise? And even on your own accord too, not just sticking to the projects themselves, but in this time that this stuff has come out. This is stuff from like what 3-4 years ago, ballpark.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah.
So how much growth, like what has changed for you guys so far in your original process from that time until now?
I feel like there's more so. Like I feel like I changed, but like I always gotta like dabble in the other sounds.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like we kind of we not as I don't want to say as hip hop, but like our stuff is like more so like dabbling into like other genres than like just hip hop at this point. Like if for a time period, like we were around a lot of rappers, so it was like, yeah, make shit for rappers. Whereas though like now it's like, yeah, we don't have to keep making that. Like we can keep doing, like we can get real musical. So like now like we're branching off and like getting into like other genres, trying to tap in with like a lot of different people.
Word.
Yeah. The last couple of years we was pushing the house stuff. We tried people to get into the house stuff. I really wish we dropped some of that stuff because house, Beyonce and Drake.
Y'all can still drop that shit.
No, yeah.
We gotta figure that out.
We did a lot of house. We did some R&B stuff. What else would we do?
That's some pop stuff.
I did a couple rock beats, but like, yeah, a lot of pop stuff. And recently, I guess like the Afro beats and Amapiano stuff. Yeah. That was the last couple beats I've made, actually. It's been,
For real.
yeah, stuff of that.
Have you been messing with some Afrobeat artists?
Here and there.
There was an
artist.
artist. There's an artist that they're kind of known, and they needed beats, and we was working on it for that. We don't know what was gonna go happen with that, but yeah. Some people are trying to dabble into Gunna and all of them doing it now.
No,
so
I mean, bro, that shit is
it's
taking
about to
shit
get-
by storm.
Yeah. So
Ever since fucking what was that? I swear, Clubhouse is where it started. That's where I first heard of Afrobeats, and then ever since then, bro,
Yeah,
that shit just
yeah,
been
bro.
rising and rising.
yeah, that's really all we've been doing.
Mm-hmm.
That's
No,
really
that's-
it. Sometimes we gotta like for me, like now I'm not making beats, so that gives me inspiration to get in and like if I do want to do rap, like make a couple rap beats, like the separation from it, I think makes the beats like harder.
feel
Like
that.
my beats come out harder when I stop for a while, because it's like I don't know, it feels the rustiness makes it like gritty, because I tend to not do pause. That was weird, but like I tend to not.
No diddy.
I tend to not like do it. Make the beat traditional after I separate. Like I come back and I like Dave would hate sometimes when I don't add a snare or something. Like on Sprout John, there's a beat where when I separated from making beats for a while, when I made the beat, I put crows as the snare. So
Yo.
when you hear the song, it's
Hey, yo.
like that's
I gotta hear
the
this
snare.
shit.
And stuff like that. It's just I don't know, just try to have fun and still see can the fan just accept that, like there's weird shit in the background, because there's a lot of weird stuff in music going on now, like the glitchiness of beats and stuff. People are accepting a lot of stuff, so try to twist it a little bit. Yeah, still make it commercial a little bit, but a little personality.
No, that's how I keep it fun. I just be finding weird ass shit. I was using a bunch of fucking Ed and Eddie chops for a grip, just on all the like vocal and like
Yeah.
physical sound effect shit.
Like I downloaded like a like work advertisement commercial, like when they like training shows
Yeah.
for works. I downloaded stuff like that. I got I downloaded sound bites from Goosebumps shows. Like,
Oh,
shit like
hard.
that. Yeah, like I'm finding shit to use. Mario video game.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah. Yo, funny.
So you going on a tour with us next time? You wanna come out?
Nah, I'll come to a couple shows. I'll come to a couple shows.
I mean, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no.
Oh,
I'm
we were
like,
doing all that Black Saturday stuff, and I'm like, damn, these niggas ain't even able to slide it.
nah, you right. I'm sorry, you put me on the spot in front of the cameras. I'm
Only
sorry.
place to
I'm
get 'em.
sorry. I'm sorry, HBC. Don't jump me.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, we gonna come to the next tour.
Fucking
I wanted to come to Texas. Was it Texas? Yeah, I wanted
So,
to.
so.
Yeah, but I got caught up with work.
Yeah, we didn't even do that one this year.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Yeah, we did that 23 and 22. This past one we didn't do it.
Oh yeah, never mind. That.
I'm trying to figure out how to get back down there. I'm just trying to get on, either get up some money or raise up some bread to get me back down there for like a week or two and get a couple comedians with me too, and just try to get everyone on an episode of Kill Tony or some shit and hit the clubs around there.
You Brian.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
We'll talk
I'm
about
down to do that.
Slide, yo.
Nah, yeah, we can
I'll figure it out. I gotta go to.
In
I
the
gotta
back
do
room.
California first and get this album done. That's like my big trip that I'm trying to hold down.
You gotta go
it.
to
When
California.
you
and get
going
my-
to California?
I don't know, bro. I'm trying to, after all this is settled up on the bread end, Justin is still out there, so I'm trying to go out for like a week or two and just get us like a base level of mixing on the project, because this one is like, it's stupid. So I got like 50 track records, 35 track records, just really annoying. So I'm just like, let me sit with you first and get it all down, and then we can do the rest remote if necessary and move on from there. But I really want to get that shit done in person. Just make sure I can, helicopter mom that shit for a little bit, and then, get back over here. Trying to do that shit by I was trying to do August, but it's looking like we're gonna do the Violent High shit probably around that time. So probably like September by the latest, hopefully.
That's cool.
And then try and slide back down to Texas. I'm trying to do South by again. We'll see what happens with these next two projects.
I'm coming with you.
Kind of starts buzzing around.
I'm coming this time. I think I got some family out there. I'll just stay at their house.
Oh, fuck that.
I don't know about you, but I got somewhere to stay.
Can I crash?
I got you, bro. Hey. We full.
Oh,
I got you, bro.
Yo, how's Atlanta been, bro?
it's been an experience. It's been taken to get used to. Like, it's a lot slower down there.
Word.
Like, they move a lot differently. People always tell me I look angry out there. Whereas though, like, I just think that I look regular. 'Cause you know, out here, if you look too nice, then you food. But like down there, if you look too regular, then you mean. So like, yeah, it's just taking some getting used to. But it's, you know, it's cool. I like it. I like the fact that it's quiet. I hear birds and yeah, I hear birds when I wake up. You know, at night I hear bugs outside and cats and cars, and you know, if I hear some gunshots, it's usually from somebody shooting in their backyard. So you know, I like that.
I miss the country, yeah.
I be hearing cats and birds and stuff too. I live out here in Philly.
Yeah, I got these birds. Bro,
Well, I
got
guess I'm in the county. I'm not in Philly.
Yeah, I was
no
about
more.
to say.
I'm not in the Philly no more.
You already know, if you're in the city, it's like it's hard to enjoy that type of stuff. Like, you know, like in the city is, even if you hear birds in the morning, you hear maybe like a police siren sooner or later, and it's like, yeah, I don't listen to stuff like that like no more. So
That's lit.
you know, it's peaceful. Like, I could sit outside and just smoke and relax, and you know, and I always get to have my gun. I love that. Like, everybody out there got a gun. Like,
It's open carry out there?
Yeah, not is it open carry? No, it's not open carry. It's
Concealed?
not. It's concealed carry, but all you gotta do is be over 21.
Word.
Yeah, you don't need your license.
Wow, okay. Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Not that it's that hard over here, honestly.
I mean, yeah. Y'all know look, I ain't, you know. Philly.
Hey,
Everybody say they gotta protect themselves, right?
different out here.
Talk about the album more.
All right.
Okay, let's talk about the album more.
What was your inspiration behind making the album?
With just the deluxe.
Can you ask that again in the mic?
No. What was your inspiration behind making the album?
For the deluxe, it was like initially, I mean, kind of honestly, kind of how the original rolled about too, because there wasn't initially like any large concepts or anything behind that one. It's just a kind of a time period, and these are the subjects and things that were happening, going on, that fell into the music and da-da-da-da-da. So this one was kind of similar. I didn't want to lose these songs to the ether. I felt like these were important ones to come out. And I also felt like it was a nice in-between representation of what's about to happen. It's a nice little, like, kind of still over here, but we got 1 foot in, 1 foot out with what I'm about to do in the next couple months. And then it was putting, just kind of like delving more into that idea. So the whole like Karyogamy thing was, because the original Black Saturday is the second day that Jesus is sitting there in the dirt. And in some parts of it, it's when he goes to hell and shit, but that one's like 50-50. I'm not that learned on all that shit. But so still thinking of like this rebirth idea, but obviously knowing that this isn't the, not like fully out of the ground yet, I would say. So Karyogamy is kind of what happens like right before a zygote is made during pregnancy. It's like when the two cells first originally come together. So to me, it was like kind of that idea. It's like hopping in the Lazarus pit, and what's about to come out is like, after this is me hopping out that joint, and you get the little Lazarus madness from rolling my eyes in the back of the head, doing the da-da-da-da-da. So yeah, and then we just wanted to stick with the comic book idea, and I just kind of wanted to go manga for this one and just kind of have the same idea but have it feel fresh and interesting and entertaining for me as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I love the comic book idea. That's one of my favorite aspects about this. The whole project in general. It's just like we big in comic books, so like this idea was cool that you brought it up that way because we already was thinking of like trying to do like a comic book idea of our own. So when you was like the Spider-Man thing, and it was like, oh, this fuck yeah, just do it. Like just go and do it because that's exactly what we want. But yeah, that when he came with that name, I was like, yo, this nigga always on some like some next level shit. Right? So you gotta explain it, but it is very interesting when you know what's behind it. Yeah, I never would have thought you would have went there with that though. But we probably could have called it with the
what the working name was.
Yeah, because like, what was the other song? The Miyazaki.
No.
From like back in 2020.
Yeah, I'm just saying like we could have.
Oh.
I wasn't surprised, but it was like, this is. I just wasn't expecting that. I think I came to you like, what you just gonna call it like a? What we say?
It was about to just be Black Saturday Deluxe.
The reprise,
yeah.
or something. And you was like, oh, it's this.
Or Saturday Deluxe repackaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to just slap the deluxe thing at the end either, because I've done that before too, and I'm like, I don't like how it looks, and like I don't want to slap it on to the beginning or end of the project. Like I definitely done that before and feel type of way about it. I wanted to separate this one.
The title works because it doesn't also seem like a deluxe, with its completely different songs and everything on it now. So it's like, yeah, it feels like you basically giving them a second project, but just calling it the deluxe because you are. So yeah, it's not really a deluxe, but it is a deluxe.
Yeah, it's from the same world.
Yeah,
it's from the same era.
What was your favorite song on the deluxe project?
My favorite song on this one, I don't know. It goes back and forth. I mean, way back is probably like Low Key. I think just because, I got the line that's like the sticks go around the city like helicopter blades. And I was like, damn. That's like probably my favorite bar from the joint.
Yeah.
But low key, my second verse on Beans, I like the fuck out of that shit.
That song is so good.
I really like that
second
shit.
verse, bro. When you sent back that second verse, I called Dave like, yo, this nigga snapped. I think I listened. I think I was doing something else and I stopped and listened to it. And I was like, yo, I'm so glad I like listened to this real quick. Cause the original was cool. I like the original, but when you did that second verse, I was like, yeah, this puts it way over the top. Like you gave me a different perspective of the song. Like I didn't know how it was gonna, because the original had a certain vibe to it. When you came with that second verse, it was like, yo, I thought you was gonna be like more melodic or something.
Yeah.
And nah, bro.
I don't know if y'all remember, I said to chalk this song before you sent the second verse.
Oh yeah.
I said maybe we
I probably
should just
ignored
chalk.
that.
Yeah,
It's like,
no,
because I like.
I think we were all talking about chalking the
we
song,
were talking
honestly.
about chalking it, yeah.
I don't remember that.
Because I didn't have the
love
second verse on
Oh, you know what? Yeah, never mind. I did remember that conversation for a second.
Yeah. And I was just
But
like,
yeah.
no, fuck it. Let me see what I can do. And I was like, let me see if I can
But it
make
seemed
this
like it
fun
happened
for
so
me
fast.
again. No, it didn't. I was cracking at that for longer than I'd like to
Second verse.
admit.
Yeah, I feel like when we said we should chalk it, you sent the song back like 3 days later or 2 days later.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Okay, low key, I've been cracking at it for way longer than we know about it. Yeah.
But yeah, good job on that one.
Thank you,
I can't
man.
wait for people to hear that song.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I feel like that one, Do What I Want, is also a little favorite of mine just because I feel like it kind of, that's the over obvious hint
Yeah.
on there.
Yeah.
But it's a fun one.
What about the original Black Saturday? What was
My
Who's your
favorite
favorite
song
out
off of there? That's rough. Control used to be it. I mean, Dash because of the quality verse. I just got a special place in my heart. I fucking love that shit out of that verse.
So good.
He snapped on that joint. Yeah, it probably goes back between those two, and then Out of Sight's probably like out of everything that I've done, like my favorite first song on a project. Like I feel like it's a great tone setter. It's fucking fun as shit to do live. That shit goes crazy, especially when I get weird with that shit. Like that shit is so much fun to do live. Yeah, anything I can do the certified trapper dance to before it drops and then just go nuts is pretty fun. What about y'all?
The deluxe, it might be shit. Same things you said. Way back maybe or Beans. The original drawn, the first project, it might be Freaky Friday. I don't know. I really love Freaky Friday. That song is so fucking good, especially when the beat breaks at the end. Out of Sight is probably, honestly, like one of my favorite intros ever. There's too many good songs. What's it called? My dad loves
Oh, for real?
My little sister be complaining. I'm glad I get to say this on camera because I've told y'all, but like
That's fine.
it's like, yeah, he always texts me about you and Sprout music.
That's lit.
He sent this.
Yeah. When you dropped Waco,
Hey yo,
he texted me first. Just said Waco, like all caps, bro. I didn't even know. Like
Yo,
that was
that's
so crazy. Like, yeah, so he be on point with y'all work.
Damn, shout out your pops.
Yeah, he love y'all stuff. But yeah, what was your favorites?
On the original, probably Whoa.
Yeah.
Probably Whoa. Either Whoa or I thought was creative because like if people actually knew like the background of that song, like I thought that was gonna be nothing, and then like when you sent this like a version of it, I'm like, wait, what the fuck? Like I thought this was completely chalk. Like so like yeah.
That was the one. That was like the first. I don't know if that was the first night that we met Sprout, but that was the first night that I at least recorded with him. That yo guys.
That was the first.
That was the first
night that we met him.
Paradise, right?
I was so confused. I'm like, who is this kid? Like, and he was hard.
I think Eli brought him up.
Yeah.
Like he said something about him. What did he?
Yeah, no, yeah. Eli kept talking about his young boy, but like, when you say young boy, I ain't think like young boy, but like, yeah, he was hard, and I'm like, and he was. I always say like what I respect about him is that he worked the whole weekend with us. Like, like every weekend he was there. Like, and we did that I think for like 3 weekends. So it was like, yeah, we got a lot of good work out of that. So yeah. I like that. And Whoa, and then from the deluxe probably Way Back. Yeah. Yeah, favorite probably Way Back. Yeah, Way Back got the best. It's a vibe. Do What I Want to me is like that's like that it get me in my mood. Like I don't give a fuck about nothing when I hear that. But Way Back is like truly like a vibe. Like it feels good. So like yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, I feel like I'm definitely using that as like we do all the regular like release stuff, making that like the main focus record, and then once West comes back in June, shooting a video for that, John, pushing that as like the post album single before we do the next shit.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
My phone is fucking. Ignore that. How long did it take to finish this project? Cause if I know we started it.
Are we counting mixing and mastering?
Nah, like when did we realize like I know we talked about the idea of making a project, and I guess Paradise is what started it.
Yeah.
But like we was in Atlanta once when you sent us more songs. That's when I think we realized we was making a project. But when did we finish the project?
The first one, man, I don't know if I could really tell you honestly, because I want to say I was still. So I think we were on the mixing and mastering by like between Yeah, we were doing mixing and mastering at least starting like January 22 because and with how long my mixing and mastering cycle takes, probably like 5 to almost 6 months before that, because we started dropping in like March of 22. So I want to say everything probably got recorded between 20 and 21 with probably some, yeah. So we probably finished like around top of 21 in mixing and mastering. I don't think it took a year, but probably like 6 months on that end. But there was also definitely like I usually always get into points in projects where like I think I'm done or I think I've hit a benchmark, and then it's shared around. More notes go down. Okay, rework this new song here. Da 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 da. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was like all in total like 2-ish years. Then yeah.
We're probably making tweaks on it for like 2 years. Like like from like 2020 to like 2022, we were making tweaks on it, and then like once it was fully in mastering, then it was like mixing. It was like, all right, even on it when it was in mixing stages, like we were making tweaks to it.
Oh yeah,
we were changing verses and shit like that. Yeah, and then like it wasn't up until it was up for mastering that it was like, all right, we good with it. Like nothing else. And even the mastering, like, there was a couple, like, we had a couple different masters. Like,
because, what did we do? Didn't something change last second? We was
switching out a lot of verses at one point.
Yeah, I feel like we worked on this whole project until it came up almost.
No, seriously, because even the mastering was like, there's like 5 different masters of the whole thing. Just because of listening to it on everything, going, oh no, I don't know if it hit right over here. I'll take it back over here. It doesn't sound right on this. Da 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 da.
I know you keep saying you done rapping after this. How serious are you with that?
No, we got another project coming.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I'm saying well, we'll see.
I haven't said it seriously publicly yet, but yeah.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool.
Exclusive.
But yeah. No, I got like one more rapping obligation.
Okay.
So there's like one more project that's rapping me, and then
your manager's forcing you to make.
Yeah, forcing one more set of raps out of me, and then I'm all with the band.
I'm on you back. Okay.
Wait. Can we get a punk rock album with you?
No, wait. What's next with you? What are you doing? Can you talk about it?
Yeah, I'm doing the. I mean,
you was
I've
very
been doing it for like
honest
2 years.
about what's gonna happen next. You was like, what's gonna happen next is like. So it's like,
yeah, you know, I'm having
can you
fun
talk
with
about it?
But I mean, I feel like everybody fucking. It's no fucking secret. It's all over everything.
What's your band name? What's your band name?
It's Violent Highs. So I've been playing with them for
like
like the
name.
past 2 years.
I like that name. That name is cool.
But yeah, we've been playing for like the past 2 years, and then working on getting this project ready for like probably 8 months to a year. Mixing and mastering has definitely like been a big, because this is completely different for me as far as like one, making sure I'm like this locked in with who I'm collaborating with. Like this is the whole band decision. It's not just me kind of railroading shit. And then it's also a genre that like I've never mixed before or had mixed and mastered. So it's been a lot of really figuring out how we want stuff to come through, and also because we're only bass and drums, so making sure that like your high ends and the melodies are still hitting correctly while the low end is still coming through and not like drowning out the kicks or the toms and has been a pretty different experience. But yeah, we've been working on it for about that much amount of time, and it's like 6 songs, and I think the whole thing is 7 minutes max.
I keep like I randomly get on like Apple Music and just search to see if y'all drop stuff.
Only Bandcamp, man.
Yeah.
Only Bandcamp.
But I know it's
right
on
now.
Bandcamp. I know it's on Bandcamp. My girl, Elena likes y'all music too.
Word.
And she likes shit in general. Like. Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
They're about to go on tour and like.
She be telling her friends about y'all.
Hey, shouts out, tell her thank you for me.
Yeah.
So what influenced you to step out of hip hop and to move on to another genre?
I feel like the punk shit has always been like kind of in me. Me and when me and Riley were in high school, Riley was the one that put me on the punk shit for real, for real. Like, I didn't really know too much about it, and we were just on some like we should just listen to an album a day and then talk about it the next day in school type shit. So we got on like, he put me on a huge punk rock kick at one point, and there's like even like an old like fuck around video I did of doing a punk record with like Jeff and I think Ben on drums, of me just screaming and rolling around and shit. And it was something that I was like always like, I want to do this, but I don't know, like I don't feel like I know enough. I know rap shit, so I do the rap shit. And then something I've been working on since 2018 has like a plethora of punk elements and like early, like probably like more like 90s than 80s like metal shit a little bit in there. And I had done all the production myself, but like in an ideal world, I wanted everything. I wanted a huge chunk of it done live and get all the drums replayed, the guitars replayed, and all that type of shit. And Brand Bav ended up introducing me to Shid, like it's got to be like almost 3 years ago now or some shit. At this one show that we played together, and we just clicked, like we fucked with each other's music super heavy. And I was like, hey, I'm working on this, da 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 da. So me and them they started sliding out to Forbes with me to do replays, and then I was playing shows with them. Like they're the ones that pretty much introduced me into like the whole West Philly punk DIY scene, and have been keeping me in shows since. And Wolfgang and Noah from Shid already had Violent Highs, but it was just them on drums and bass. And they were like, hey, you know, we've been hearing this, that, and the third from you. You want to front man this joint? And I was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you
know, it's my chance to like fully actually like submerse and not just kind of be on. It felt like for the first time I got to be like actually submersed in the idea, the genre, the scene, and the shows, rather than just sitting on the outside like being a fan and having that be an influence. Now I got to truly participate, and they were already letting me participate on my top time because I feel like the punk energy's always been in my shit, especially when it comes to the shows. Like I feel like that's also part of the reason people stopped having me at shows for a little bit, for real. But
do you like performing these shows? I mean, these shows better than like the rap shows, or it's more freedom,
I like
freedom.
performing in that scene more. I feel like they're just way more open and receptive, period, and just kind of excited about things. It's not a bunch, you know, it's not like 30 niggas in hoodies chain smoking backwoods. It's like, you know, trying not to look at you.
Lyrics or something.
And then also with these shows, it kind of does all that shit that was more like, all right, this nigga kind of being annoying, that I would get at the rap shows or like doing too much. It's like, oh no, that's like the bag over here. Like I can do all this nut shit. And everyone's having fun. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I saw shit at the release. I think you got that later. I saw shit at the release party, and they were amazing. When they started spitting in the crowd, I was amazed and also scared at the same time. like people started running away. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't see them spitting. And I was like, yo, this is a real punk show. Like, this is a perfect punk show.
Yeah, they're amazing. Fucking Detroit was nuts. Noah was climbing like all on the top of like the second floor, like banister joint, and just fucking pulled themselves all the way to the top, fucking long ass cable on the mic and singing and hitting everything the whole time. Yeah. They built different, they're fucking lit.
Like a whole other energy type. Like the crowd was carrying them around. I was like, yo, he looked like Jesus on top of this. and then they would start singing again, and I just couldn't take my eyes away from the show. Like, and then the band itself was just wilding out. It was like, yo, this is perfect. They made sure the wire was stretched out everywhere.
Yeah.
At one point, they started actually using it and like hitting people. I think I was like, "Yo, this is amazing." And then when I talked to them about it, their music, they was willing to like send the stems right there. I'm like, I recorded a shot of y'all. Can I sample that and like put it in? And they was like, "We'll send you the stems." And I was like, "Nah, I kind of want it gritty." But now I've been thinking about it for a while. But yeah.
Nah, shot that shit up. I did that with them one time at this one like acoustic show that we ended up randomly playing together. And they had like they had a nigga on violin in that joint.
Bro, I would love to see them.
Oh, it was crazy. I got some shit I chopped up with that too.
I would love to see that.
Nah, they got my show game up so crazy because I just been either going on before or after them at hella shows and it's like, oh my god, I gotta step it the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I always bring up their music. Shit and y'all specifically, but yeah,
they're getting ready to drop too. I think they're going on tour next month in June, and then they've been cracking at this album for the last minute or so. I think they're almost done recording, so they got shit on the way. Excited to see.
We always bring them up, like personally, like especially Elena. We want to buy some more of their merch too.
Definitely grab shit merch.
Yeah, grab shit merch.
Speaking of merch, you got any new merch coming for the project?
Working on it, honestly. Got a couple ideas. It's not in the budget as much, but I would love to get at least a couple of shirts. I really love that front cover art, and I just want that shit on a shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get some lighters or something? Like just
some lighters?
Get some custom lighters or something.
Yeah, I could figure out something with that. We're figuring it out. Me and Riley were talking about it the other night.
Some drink coasters.
Some coasters?
Yeah.
Do people still use coasters? I only know like 5 people that have coasters.
Don't they make cozies now? Yeah.
Cozies. I thought you said coasters.
I did.
Okay.
But I'm just throwing things out
there. Cozies are cool.
What's a cozy?
It's like you put it around a drink if it's cold or something. Or hot. It's just
you're hot and you're cold. Oh, they're going to take us down. Hold on. I didn't say that.
Yeah. I think people use it for beers and stuff.
Yeah.
Get a cold Coors.
Coors? Yeah, I don't trust anybody that drinks Coors on purpose.
I don't drink beer at all.
Kind of like stay away from me with that one.
I'm just trying. But yeah, good job on the project.
Y'all too, man.
Thank you. I try. I try
so hard. If I sing songs, will they take us down?
Well,
I try so hard. Bad things seem to always follow me until then. Thuggish, ruggish bone, thuggish, ruggish bone, thuggish, ruggish bone. I don't remember the words.
I don't know either. But yeah.
What was that? Bone Thugs and Harmony and Akon? Was that song?
I think so. It's definitely nice. Akon. I remember the Akon part.
Definitely remember the Akon part.
That was early 2000s. I don't know. I don't even remember the song.
I try. Yeah.
Akon.
We got it.
I don't remember that. I remember Locked Up. That's about it.
One time.
Shut up.
Be alive.
Came out in 2007.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Wow, you are the genie now.
You should have been saying this. Black Saturday, it's mostly referred to as Holy Saturday by the Western world, and it's the day between Good Friday and Easter Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why we were like, yeah, that's a cool, it made sense. We should have dropped it on a Black Saturday, but
I think we did on Bandcamp.
Yeah, we did. We dropped it originally on Black Saturday.
I really like trying to keep to dates, but until like there is someone who's like is money in my pocket, and so I have to pertain to these dates. It's like, yeah, if I rush it, I'm gonna end up fucking it up. I do it every time. Every time I rush something, I'll fuck it up.
You gotta tell the labels to stop playing. Give you some real distribution.
Yeah, up the budget, baby.
I'm about to just take out a loan.
Same difference.
Look.
I'm just waiting until I build my credit up to get like a $50K loan, depending on where I'm at. And then I'm just going to go dumb, stupid crazy.
Or get some business credit.
Yeah, I have a thing, and I kind of need to just build that up more and be right with my so-and-sos and et ceteras.
This is turning into a finance show.
Yeah, this turns into I need a lawyer. I don't watch it.
It's not enough entertainment lawyers in Philly. It's not enough of them.
Yeah. I met one. I know like two. I also
Riley put me on to the one during the pandemic. The Bull. I can't remember Bull. Can't remember. But shout out Riley. You know,
Big shouts out Riley.
Shout out Riley.
Always shouts out Riley. None of this would be possible
So
without Riley.
Shout out Riley.
But yeah, we used to be on like Clubhouse with Bull, and he used to drop some gems on us and shit. Like
There are
yeah.
83 entertainment attorneys in Philadelphia.
Thanks, Google.
It's not enough. Now look
That's
at how many there are in like New York or something.
It's gonna be like 3.
Oh, 1,300.
God damn.
Do you see my point?
I was right. Those are the 3 in there.
You were close.
Holy shit.
So what else is HBC doing?
HBC's doing a lot. We got Moses Mosima and it's Nothing Special's new project on the way.
You shouldn't say that. It's a very special project.
Kids got jokes.
Yes,
And we'll be right
that's
back.
called comedy. But go ahead. Yeah.
So they got their joint on the way. They got like 2 videos about to come out. We got the HBC compilation project. Am I allowed to talk about that? Is this legal right now?
I think
Okay.
so.
Riley shrugged his shoulders.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you could talk to us about that.
okay.
Who cares about
just you guys?
Yeah, we can edit
Right.
it. Out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's on the way, getting wrapped up. We got a Trippy project we're cracking at, trying to get that started to move along soon. I think pretty sure we got some singles just about ready to go. Sibby's been dropping pretty consistently. I'm not 100% sure what she's about to drop next, but she's been super consistent.
Yeah. She elevating y'all.
Yeah.
Say no.
Yeah.
But no, she's
she just cracking at a new joint. I'm not sure how long he's been cracking at it, but he's been starting to show us records and stuff. So I'm excited for that stuff to get wrapped up and filled up more. I know he's doing a lot of like live replay stuff.
All right. That's good then.
Am I missing somebody?
Nah, I think you covered everybody. No, he said
Says
she.
she.
Yeah, he did.
Did we drop Alex Jones after the court case, or is he still?
No, he's still on payroll. He's still on that. He's still on payroll.
Just double checking. I need
Nah,
that
yeah.
15%.
I can't wait for the
Jones.
compilation project.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that show.
I've heard a lot of variations of it. I can't wait for it to come out.
Yeah. No, I'm really excited for that one.
The Trippy project's good. The
Trippy project is
Moses
cracking.
videos are crazy. Them videos are crazy.
Videos are dumb.
The HBC stuff is. How did y'all start this?
How do we start this?
If we got enough time, I'm interested.
Yeah. On my end, at least, me and Moses met in junior high when we were like 13, and he was the only person I met. Like, I've been doing shit at like Science Leadership back when they were doing like PYPM stuff and like rapping with those cats over there. That's how I met like Ohm and Nas and stuff. But Moses was the first person I ever met that was like dead ass about doing music shit. And after I left, he left the school like I think a year or two, like probably 2 years after I met him. And then I did like my first 2 years of high school there, dropped out and went to Springfield where Riley, Sheed, and Gomez were at, and Ben. And they were pretty much on the same type time. We're trying to start some shit. I'd actually, when I first visited the school, Riley and Sheed were the 2 first people I ended up talking to about, I think Goblin had dropped that day or some shit, and everyone was trying to find it on the internet.
Bro sent me the leak.
Yeah. Super on top of the leaks. So yeah, we started all hanging out at Ben's crib in his basement and started getting pieces of recording equipment, got like Mixcraft, got a USB mic, and started recording down there. And then once, like after high school, everyone kind of split up for a little bit, but everyone was always coming back to the basement and working, and I was going back and forth between there and school all the time up in New York. And just sleeping down there and recording. And then like 2015, we were all like, let's come back and do it. I knew I was dropping out. Moses had already left the school, I think, or was having some like housing issue on campus. So it was already like, hey, if we're going to pick any time, let's fucking do it. So everyone dropped out, and Riley and Gomez moved back from Cali. And we all, once again, met up at Ben's place. This time he had a spot down there on Cherry Street at Drexel.
Yeah.
And you guys met us here, right? Not back over there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got this place at like right at the end of like 2016, top of 2017.
We were told y'all was getting it fixed up when or the place was getting fixed up for y'all or something like that.
Yeah, they were doing something because I don't think we had heat or some shit. Because y'all stayed in here the first like 2 nights in the winter and said it was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
I was still on the block.
Yeah.
I was warm at least.
Cold showers with no heat in the house. Just get out, shiver.
Oh, could they get out, shiver to warm you up? Hell yeah, brother.
So when y'all got in this house, that's when like y'all started like fully taking it. Like, did y'all always look at it as like a label? Like even from the beginning?
That was the idea, was to have an independent
Or if it was just
label.
like homies that came together and just was a collective of music. Some people back then was trying to make it a collective, not a label.
I feel like we always had the idea of independence just because of the era we came up in. Because it's, I mean, we're kids. It's like the blog era, so we're starting to see that like really be a thing, and not just on like your couple of outlier artists like a E40 or like E40's back and forth independent, but mainly thinking like Tech Nine or some shit that was like. I remember watching like those documentaries that would come with the CDs, and that was my big like for me like, oh okay, so like this is the thing you can actually do and sustain yourself and not rely on having to go through a label. So yeah, that was always an intention, and
I didn't know that.
Been cracking at it since 2015 is really where I would say, like, you know, we had been together and doing it in high school, but this was being serious and putting 100% into the shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, because we always talk about how like there's not a lot of labels in Philly, and y'all building what y'all building is pretty perfect. Like it's what Philly needs, and I think it is an interesting time in Philly now where it's like a lot of creative things are coming out of here. So y'all are a big part of it. It's pretty interesting to be a part of it. But yeah, I'm glad y'all actually started taking it serious.
Hell yeah, dude.
Got Trippy involved, and now y'all got all these artists. And
it's an exciting time. Yo, we got bands now and shit. Like, that shit's different.
Y'all got employees.
I need a fucking intern.
Say no.
I need an intern for real. I just need an intern to do drums, bro. I'm tired of mixing drums into shit. I'm not trying to do Adderall anymore. Please be an intern.
Please, somebody help him. But yeah, what else we got to do? What else we got to talk about?
What else we got? Oh, we got it. Oh, it's a burden?
It's a burden.
Oh, excuse me.
I got somewhere to be. I don't got no watching.
Google Adderall is a stimulant.
Thank you, Google.
Boo Boo should be his name now. For extended in all perpetuity from the universe or whatever Dave Chappelle said. What do y'all got about to get into after this?
Studio. Yes. I'm finally going to make a beat, I guess.
Hey, there we go.
It's been a long time.
We probably about to pull up a beat that's already made.
Possibly. That could happen too. There's stuff from like last year or whatever that we still didn't use. But yeah, we're going to go to the studio. We might invite, should we say his name?
You want to know what it is? We make a lot of beats during one period.
Yeah.
That it's like, we make a lot of beats during one period that like, it's very easy like for us to like, I ain't gonna say easy, but like we also take like a big period to just like stop and it just.
How many tampons do you need for that period?
Heavy flow. All right, but yeah, we do that. Like we'll make a lot of beats at one point and then just be like, all right, y'all just pick from whatever. But a lot of time, like now, it depends. We working with Eli, I guess today, so. We might end up making something.
Shouts out Eli 616.
Yeah, Eli 616 and Sprout. But yeah, we might just toss him some stuff that we already got. But hopefully I can make something. We got a couple hours there. We might make something. If y'all want to pull up, y'all can pull up. But yeah.
That's kind of fun.
What y'all been listening to lately?
Country.
Doughboy. You want to expand on that more?
Country.
Well, artists,
country, a bunch of jazz.
I have been listening to a lot of Shabuzi. So
Shabuzi.
I've always liked Shabuzi.
I can't think of nobody off top right now.
Off top, Kendrick, cooking Drake. The Fisher song. They got me with the remix of Fisher.
It's Fisher.
He too old. Yeah. Old head over here.
No, that's so familiar though. Who is that?
Fisher. It's
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
The Cash Cobain show.
Yeah.
He took advantage of that the Drake thing, and he dropped a hit. As soon as everybody heard his name.
Spice on it, right?
Yeah.
The leak reference dropped, and then he dropped that hit right after. That's really it. A lot of Shabuzi, Doughboy's last mixtape. I've been listening to that a lot. And Blue Lips, I just can't turn off Schoolboy's Q album. You tripping. I go back. I don't know. It's something about Blue Slides and.
Maybe I'll download
It's a good joint. Yeah, it's so great. It has great replay value for real.
Yeah, it do.
Listen to that.
And Pig Feet, I listen to
Pig
that
Feet
whole
is
project. Yeah, I listen to that whole project all the time. Like,
I was just running it back to back for a minute when it came out.
The Beyonce project, I do randomly listen to the Beyonce project.
It's got some shit on there.
That album is fire. It got some shit on there.
It's got some shit.
That Sweet
on
Honey
there.
Bucking song, whatever near the end, that song is so
that
crazy.
shit's crazy.
And again, Shabuzi on that joint. That's really it. What you been listening to? Probably some crazy
Punk rap.
Honestly, right now, it's just been a bunch of Sade, like every morning,
Sade.
Yeah, like that's really been it. I just go through a different one every morning.
I have been listening to like old school music, like the OJs and shit. I randomly turned on the I went back to a decades playlist and I just played like the 80s music.
So I've been on like mostly chill shit right now, but then of course the future shit, obviously the Kendrick shit.
Oh yeah.
Lots of Skrilla. Shouts out Skrilla. And
shouts out Skrilla.
Yeah, it's been really it. A little bit of Mike stuff here and there too. I'm starting to fuck with Mike stuff a lot.
Who?
Mike. Look up, bull. His name is Mike.
That nigga I was seeing that nigga in your recently played too. I didn't know who that was either though.
Who? Which one?
Did you say Mike?
Yeah.
Oh, I probably heard him. I probably didn't even peep. That's interesting. I'm gonna look it up.
American rapper, songwriter, and record producer based in New York City.
Thank you, Google.
Mike.
Mike. Because we know Mike's, so I ain't.
Jordan Bonema.
His name's Michael Jordan?
Yep.
Why didn't
Lit.
he? Okay.
Known professionally as Mike.
Michael Jordan.
For now,
That's crazy.
But yeah.
What would you do? How would you live if your name was Michael Jordan?
I would play basketball or gamble.
Okay, hold on. Only your name is Michael Jordan.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I would use it though.
Nice.
Yeah.
I respect that.
I'll get a ball head. I don't know. I'll probably play. I don't know. What would I do if I was Michael Jordan?
I'd probably be the greatest drug dealer ever.
Okay, there you go.
Interesting.
I don't know how we got there, but there it is.
Interesting. I don't disagree though.
I mean, because he's the greatest
that.
sports player ever. You gotta be great at something else.
Why have drugs?
I mean,
Oh, how crazy!
Be a pharmacist.
How crazy is it?
greatest pharmacist ever ain't gonna be talked about.
But if your plug is Michael Jordan, like no one's gonna believe it.
You beating like El
Like
Chapo?
they take your phone and they're like,
you
Michael
go.
Jordan, dumbass. Well, that can't be real.
Bro, you know who you got to beat though to be the greatest of all time? Like El
Well, yeah,
Chapo?
that's a lot.
Oh, exactly.
You built like that. Like, that's crazy. I guess if you got that name, you are built like that.
The name just changed you.
Yeah, it just makes you a whole different nigga.
It's like, fuck it, man. If I'm gonna do it, I gotta be the greatest.
Yeah, if I do it, I
chill
gotta
out,
be
bro.
the greatest. It's crazy. But yeah, I've just been listening to that, and then like, honestly, just a shit ton of stand up. I just watch stand up all the time. I'll be trying to go every Tuesday to this one open over at Orleans and shit.
Somebody recently told me I should try stand up, and I was like, "Why would you say that?" Like, I kind of like it. It kind of felt like
What you doing Tuesday?
I'm working.
What time?
I don't know yet.
All right. Well,
What time is it start?
starts at like 7.
I'll be working right now.
What about a Tuesday after that, Ken?
So nah, I get off at 7. So we'll
Slide,
see.
bro.
Where at?
It's at Orleans. So like the Spring Garden stop.
Jeez, somebody go. I don't know what to say on stage.
Like Broad and Spring Garden?
I don't remember. It's right by like Silk City and shit.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Oh, that's interesting. On Tuesdays, would you go up there and just... Do you write stuff down?
Yeah.
Okay. I was about to say, or you just freestyle?
No, fuck no. I'm not
Like, what about
no,
that?
I'm not a riff bull. No.
Have you ever tried Canadian bacon? Like, you just go up there and you just riff? Like,
I mean, like, it don't happen like in between shit, but I have like a basis of like what I've been working on or just random ideas, and then I'll play off of if I'm sitting there the whole night and just getting drunk and writing down what niggas say that I think I can play off of, and then fuck around with it out there. It's like 4 minutes, so it's like a good amount of time to like try stuff out.
Yeah, 4 minutes probably feel long as hell.
Oh, bro, and it's silent. Ain't no music behind you, nothing. It's just,
do it be a lot of people there when you do it, or?
It really depends on the week. Like sometimes, I guess it kind of depends on who's pulling up that night. So people will bring some more folks. Like I think the last time I went, it was kind of packed. It's just that back room in Orleans though, so it's not like the biggest showing, but they'll pack it out. And then some days, you know, every once in a while it'll be pretty small, maybe like 10, 15, and other times they got like 20 going on, maybe borderline 30 in there.
That's interesting. What's up with the musician, the comedian and musician thing? Like I'm seeing a lot of rappers try to be stand-up comedians and stuff. Yeah. Or they just people like trying to push that idea. I guess Vince Staples put it over the top with the show.
Vince Staples, Danny Brown, like I feel like that was low key kind of always a thing. Like it's always been pretty like closely related. Even just on how
Dave Chappelle's thing.
Dave Chappelle, Def Comedy Jam, like even like I feel like it's old Cat Williams or Hannibal like piece where they talk about rappers want to be comedians and comedians want to be rappers and shit, and that's why I feel like it's a Cat Williams joke. So I feel like the end of it's like that's why I dress like this, or something like that.
Didn't know that. That's interesting.
But it's also like it's all bars, right?
Yeah, you're right. Punchline is just the end of the joke is just a bar.
I feel like the relation is right there, and even if you want to bring it back to like Dolomite, where like a lot of this got started on our end. So
You're
it's
spitting.
like it's always been like this low key.
You're spitting right now. I never thought of like Dolomite.
Yeah.
And I love Dolomite. I remember one time me and my girl brought a record, and I think it was a Dolomite album. We didn't know. Turned it on, just talking about sex and orgies and shit. We was like, what the fuck is this? I was like, oh, this is Dolomite.
The quote from Cat Williams actually says he thinks rappers are funnier than comedians.
Ah.
Okay, thank you. Cool.
Thank you, Boo Boo.
Thank you, cool. But yeah, I might actually pop out one day and do it. How do you structure a joke? Like, how do you write down a joke? Do you just write it down, or is it like?
It kind of depends. Like, I feel like it's kind of better if you do like, kind of like guidelines. So like, general like story / setup, and if it's something that like you know, the more you go over something, or just like the more practice you have, instead of just like writing it out word for word, because it's not an essay. It's not going to feel right. You're never going to say it word for word. It's kind of like, let's say I'm doing something based off of something that happened or a story. I'll write down like this thing that's going to remind me of that. Okay. So I'm like, oh, okay, this story. And then I'll have like the main idea of the punchline written down, and I kind of fill in the in-between when I go up there.
So it's kind of like music.
Yeah.
Obviously, Dave. But yeah. I might do it. I'm gonna sit down and try to write some jokes. I've also we've talked about like the Real Housewives, not Real Housewives. What do we do? What do we say?
You got me on this one.
No, me. I swear it might have been she in Trippy when we the real rappers of Philly or something like that. We was gonna try to do like a scripted but live show or like reality show. Yeah, we need to jump on stuff like that, especially if you hopping up on stage and you already a comedian now. You
definitely not saying
you a part-time comedian. You a full-time rapper and a punk rocker. Yo,
can I have your autograph?
You're like three characters. You're like three characters in the show already. So, but yeah, how much time we got left? Keep going. Oh, we do. Oh.
We got it. All right. So, here on Drink Champs, we like to give everybody their flowers. So real quick, can Dave overthink Riley, HBC, FNS,
and
this
Tawobi.
nigga?
What?
Me too. Shout out Scratch.
Shout out Scratch.
Make some noise. Give
Shout
them
out
their
Google.
flowers.
Everybody Woo! Good job, yo. I'm proud of y'all.
I appreciate y'all. Be safe. Black Saturday Karyogamy coming out soon.
Karyogamy.
Et cetera.
More stuff.
It sound like some type of.
Don't.
Like.
Sound like some type of sexual fantasy.
It is.
Technically.
I mean, I guess if you have like a breeding fetish, right? I guess that would count.
What music videos?
Yeah, all only coming out on my OnlyFans and Patreon.
Yeah, right. You gotta pay for the OnlyFans.
We went through so much oil for that.
That's what that was?
Yeah.
Huh. Cleaner than I thought.
But yeah. Good job, guys.
We're out.
HBC out. Overthink out.
Oh, we up.
Yo.